Centennial, it's Amelia here, back in the loft with some more announcements. The Learning Commons and Students Serving Veterans are hosting a paper goods drive during the month of March. Donate for a chance to win a coffee and snack gift basket. What messages would you like to send out to our diverse school? Download Flipgrid and let your voice be heard. Log in using your school email or go to flipgrid.com and enter code 07C896AC.
What's up, man? All right, guys, let's settle down, get some roll going here. Anna, Mark, Jayla, Derek. Here. Derek. I'm right here, Mr. Beaker.
Mr. Beekner, did you not hear?
Hear what? Guys, I'm right here.
Attention juniors and seniors attending prom this weekend. Here are some rules and regulations regarding it. Prom starts at 8 and ends at 12. Please make sure at the end of the night that you have a ride, otherwise admin will have to stay with you. Once you leave prom, you cannot enter back in. Please do not show up under the influence of anything. There will be consequences. Prom court will be announced at 10:45. There will be free desserts provided for the students attending, as well as a free photo booth. The most important thing to remember is have fun and make good decisions.
Oh, look who it is. It's my man Mark coming out of the shadows. What's up? What's up? Yeah.
What's up, Snap?
You sure you're good to drive, bro?
Dude, I'm fine. I drive like this all the time.
Dude, I don't think you should drive, man. Come on.
Dude,
bro. I don't think you're good to drive, bro. Come on.
I drive better drunk, dude.
Dude, no, it doesn't work that way, man.
Dude, I drive
It doesn't
better
make
drunk.
sense, bro. Come on. You gotta
No,
come back
dude,
inside
I'm
with us.
fine.
Bro, you gotta stay right here, bro.
Come on,
Dude,
let's stay.
just call it Uber.
Let's stay here, bro. You can't go anywhere,
Bro, call an
Dude,
Uber.
I drive better like this, dude.
No, I don't think you.
Dude,
I
call
don't
an
think you
Uber.
do,
No,
bro.
I'm good.
Hey, we out here.
I would do a sports segment. Definitely do a sports segment, but like different than the one that already is. Like, yeah.
I would do a lot of maybe like more like art segments on like about current competitions you can compete in.
It'll probably be me eating, because I do that a lot.
I would do wave checks, and I would do current events for everything going on in Centennial. I'd find all like the videos of like the fights from maybe that week and like, you know, have like a little like fight segment.
Probably the weather.
It would be my rants, food that I eat, homework I have to do, more rants about classes.
If I was on the Loft, I would do more stories.
Probably like women on the street. Like I feel like that'd be really, like, it's already like really cool. So yeah.
And me throwing things and breaking things. Yeah.
Probably do some more promo on some of the less touched on sports like color guard, winter guard. Maybe like the step team and more like softball and lacrosse because you don't really see much of that on the Loft these days.
It would be about why, and this is a question I brought to my athletes. Why is it, if the sun is in space, why is it that it only shines on Earth and not in space and not in between space and Earth?
And PSAs and wave checks, period.
Your bird of the week is the cassowary.
Hi, welcome to Guard.
In color guard, we have 2 different seasons. So there's the fall guard, which is all with the marching band. So during the halftime show, we're the visual aspect of the halftime show. So you may see us spinning flags, rifles, saber, and we just spin with the band. So that's our fall season, and then our winter season, it's all on our own, so we spin indoors.
So this year, as a guard, we've accomplished many different things. We've won 3rd place in our fall season, and this season we've actually won 1st place and 2nd place at our 2 competitions. I do guard because it's a very, very great stress reliever for me. I love to dance, and this is somewhere where I can really express myself and hang out with my friends.
It's really nice to have something to do after school. I get to see all of my friends. I've made most of my friends through this. You know, it's kind of a stress reliever. I do some exercise, but I still really enjoy all of my time. I know it started off as basic drill teams, so it was just like really simple flag line. I don't want to say it's a lot of exercise, but you do exercise. If you don't like regular sports where it's like running or maybe throwing a ball or maybe getting hit by other people, then this is a really good opportunity because you're still working out and you're still feeling like that cardio. I do color guard because it's my favorite activity. I've met all of my friends through here. My favorite part of color guard is that in both seasons it's really social, and I just love competitions because both in fall and winter it's kind of like a full day to just hang out with your friends, do what you love, and then just watch other people do what they love.
Originally it started off very, very simple, but then it developed into something really beautiful.
Have you ever wanted to run without your feet touching the ground? Well, I have the product for you. From the guys who brought you the chair, it's the shoe. With our new state-of-the-art technology, your feet will never touch the ground again. Say goodbye to pebbles between your toes, nasty blisters, and calluses. Ow! If you order in the next 5 minutes, you get the other shoe for double the cost, so order quick while supplies last. Call 1-800-SHOE or visit us online at www.chairco.com/shoe for more information.
Hey Centennial, welcome to Poly Talk, the show where I talk politics. This week's argument is, should the government increase the minimum wage or not? Those arguing for why the government should increase the minimum wage are saying it'll increase the standard of living for the 29% of Americans that live in the lower class and the 13% that live below the poverty line. With more money in the hands of Americans, there's less reliance on government financial aid programs for those that don't make enough money to support themselves or their families. Also, with an increase of wages, there's more tax revenue for the government. For why we shouldn't increase the minimum wage are as follows. Companies will have to increase the price of their products to maintain the same level of income. This can cause inflation, which we have recently seen in the country of Venezuela. Also, there will be more foreign job outsourcing to countries where they have lower minimum wage standards or none. Now to the streets of Centennial, where I get your opinions on the issue. What's your name?
Elliot Bell.
All right, Elliot. Do you think the government should increase the minimum wage or not, and why?
I do not think they should increase the minimum wage because if you pay workers more, overall the price and taxes values of like goods and services will increase, and it will make it more expensive to buy things. So I don't think, no, it should not be raised.
Yes, because if people were paid more, they'd be willing to work harder.
I think they should because I feel like it's not livable right now. So like people who have families and they're not making a lot of money with the minimum wage, it's like not an easy way to live.
I don't think they should. It's fine as it is.
Yeah, so people can get more money.
Yes, I think getting paid $7.25 at Sky Zone is just not cutting it. I feel like I'm living in poverty.
Thanks for watching, Centennial. Join me next week on Poly Talk.
Hey, what's up, Centennial? It's AJ, and welcome to the first episode of C100 Tech Review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Canon 57X. This is typically what you can expect to be using when you are an AV1 or just getting into the AV program. So the 57X comes with 4 distinct modes: photo playback, movie playback, baby mode, and video snapshot. The 57X has your standard filters: dramatic black and white, old movies, vivid, cool, and your standard cinematic. The 57X comes with the standard HC battery, has intelligent IS audio, and shoots at 180 frames per second. This is the perfect camera for beginners. Well, thanks for your time, Centennial. I'm your host, AJ Tamba, and I hope you enjoyed the first episode of C100 Tech Review.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Welcome to Music Review. This week, Jessie Reyez. Jessie Reyez is a Canadian singer and songwriter, with both of her parents being from Colombia. She was born in Ontario, Canada, June 12, 1991. Jessie Reyez has 3 albums: Apple Juice, Kiddo, which was released in 2017, and Being Human in Public, which was released 2018. Jessie's father was a guitarist, so she learned to love music from an early age. She didn't begin to write her own music, though, until high school. Some of her top hits include Shutter Island and Figures. Figures actually became one of the top 50s in Canadian music in 2017. Though she's a small artist, she has been featured with and worked with people like Babyface, Skrillex, Calvin Harris, and Chance the Rapper.
Love, what would you do if you couldn't get me back? You're the one who's gonna lose something so special, something so real.
Good morning, my name is Linda Jones. I'm in the English department, and my word of the week is ethereal. Ethereal means something or someone that is magical or spiritual, heavenly, beautiful. The connotation is all positive. It's a wonderful word.
Ethereal
Yeah, if I could change one thing in the school, it'd probably be the dress code policy.
If I could change one thing about the school, I'd make it start at 10 instead of 8:15 because I think we'd all be more productive having more sleep.
If I could change one thing in the school, I'd probably change the amount of toilet paper and paper we have.
If I could eat lunch with a celebrity, it would be Anna Kendrick because we both have the same name and I love her in the Pitch Perfect movies and she's awesome and amazing.
Justin Bieber because he's hot.
What keeps me going throughout the day is a good, healthy breakfast.
What keeps me going is the thought that I get to go home.
What keeps me going throughout the day is the thought of summer vacation at the end of the school year.
Your number of the week is Googleplex.
I really just wanted to say that. I really just wanted to say that.
Hey guys, I'm Mr. Davis. I'm the Science Department Chair here at Centennial. I also teach physics and chemistry. And this week's element of the week is calcium. So guys, calcium is a very reactive metal. So even when we try to buy pure calcium, it always has a little white powder on the outside because it reacts with the oxygen in the air to make calcium oxide. But what you can see, if I take a piece of this calcium and I scrape it on the sandpaper and get some of that white powder off, we can look under the white powder and we see a silvery metal. All right guys, so like I said, calcium's a really reactive metal. It reacts with oxygen in the air to make calcium oxide, but it also reacts with water. So if I put calcium into the water, it's actually a single replacement reaction where the calcium replaces the hydrogen in water. And so those bubbles you see coming out are actually hydrogen gas. And then calcium hydroxide is a white solid that will be formed from that reaction. Guys, you probably know this already, but calcium is a really important element in your body. Calcium, of course, helps build your bones and make them stronger. And then calcium is also used to help your muscles contract, and it also helps your nerves communicate within your body.
And after the store broke down, I just kept on walking. I had nowhere to go, but I didn't have it in me to stop. I was angry, and I was cold. The cold just ate at me. My hands chiseled away from the frostbite. You know, they say walking in the desert, you have something to look off to in the horizon to keep you going. Like a cactus, the skull of some animal, some sand. But in the city that night, I didn't even have that luxury. I had no objective, nowhere to go, nothing to think about, nothing to live for. Have you ever been consumed with fear, Twin?
Yes, indeed.
The fear of what, Twin?
The fear of letting go. The fear of seeing the chess game that I built crash on the floor. That's what I fear the most.
That game of chess, Twin, it's been flamethrowered. It's over, destroyed. You need to leave that side of your life behind you. Cause look, at the end of the day, that game of chess was just you being a tyrant, manipulating the lives of thousands, millions maybe even. Some might even say trillions.
But it was all I had. It was my world.
You can only play God until you die, Twin.
I know. I know. Finish the story.
All right.
What's up, Centennial? It's Brett, and you're watching
CSPN.
Hey Centennial, the boys lacrosse team beat Christian Brothers 15-4 on Wednesday. They've gotten off to a hot 5-1 start, and they look to keep it going tonight when they play Buford at 7:30.
The baseball team got off to a hot start this week as they beat Johns Creek 6-0 and Dunwoody 14-5. They also played last night against Alpharetta. Against Johns Creek, Sam Janis and Jonathan Cannon both had home runs. Shout out to them.
The girls lacrosse team is also off to a 5-1 start as they took care of business in Orlando last weekend and beat Olympia 20-1. And they beat Northview 16-3 on Tuesday.
Girls and boys soccer play Johns Creek tonight at Johns Creek. Girls at 6 and boys at 8. Be there and support our Knights.
That's it for this week, Centennial. You've been watching CSPN.
Hi, we represent the Centennial Knights Band.
Bullying loves an audience.
If students observe bullying behavior and do nothing about it,
They end up tacitly supporting the bully.
be the voice.
I'm Rodrigo Blankenship, and I'm a kicker at the University of Georgia.
Wow, hot ride. Comes up with 3. That's a Rose Bowl record.
I think that bullying has really evolved over time. Considering how advanced technology is, there are just so many new ways and so many new channels for people to bully and to impose harm onto other people. It's not just physical anymore. Just any time that you're intentionally trying to inflict harm onto another person, that's bullying to me. Even if you're not the one that's distributing the harm, if you're not stepping in to try and stop it, then you're part of the problem. It's not being a tattletale or a snitch to to report those kind of things, whether it be to a teacher or an administrator or a coach. There's nothing bad about that. You're just doing the right thing, and you're trying to be a good citizen and a good human, and you're just trying to make the world a better place. Don't be a bystander. Be the voice.